Welcome to Ballet Bites, our daily 10-minute deep dives podcast. Let's jump right in. Today's hot question: are elite ballet dancers actually stronger and fitter than pro football players?
Oh, absolutely. It's such a fascinating debate, balancing raw athleticism with the artistry of dance. What do you make of that?
So, there's this meta-analysis from the 2024 Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research that shows elite dancers not only match, but even outperform football players in strength to weight ratio, balance, and endurance. Can you imagine that?
Seriously? That almost sounds like dancers are the unsung superheroes of physical fitness. But, if they're that impressive, why aren't they celebrated in every headline like the NFL stars?
That's the big conundrum. Even though their physiology doesn't lie, the world just doesn't see them that way. It's all about branding and visibility. Football is these televised high-impact collisions, whereas ballet is, well, mesmerizing ticketed artistry. The spectacle just doesn't translate in the same way to mass media.
Right. It's like comparing a blockbuster action movie with a critically acclaimed art house film. Both are brilliant, but one just gets the public roar. Now, speaking of public perception, should ballet even be recognized as a sport? Maybe even an Olympic discipline?
Oh, that's a loaded question. Think about it. Ballet has a 400-year codified technique with measurable elements like precise lines, turnout, and musicality. It's like, art meets athletic science, yet public
Indeed.
perception often boxes it into art only, rather than recognizing its competitive aspects.
And, the International Olympic Committee even admits events if they have universal appeal and, objective judging. Ballet could totally qualify there on paper. But then you have those in the ballet community who worry about losing artistic freedom to rigid scoring rubrics.
True, and that's where the debate thickens. We already see a similar dance in competitive ballroom, maintaining that spark of artistic flair while being judged by far from flexible scorecards. It's like, a hybrid model that preserves creativity without compromising competitiveness, and it opens up exciting
Right.
possibilities, like an Olympic ballet showdown.
Exactly. Now, shifting gears a bit, what about the issue of injuries? With dancers training 6 to 8 hours daily, 11 months a year, does this non-stop calendar push them into a unique injury crisis?
Oh, definitely. Chronic overuse injuries are a huge concern: ankle stress fractures, hip labrum tears, even spinal compression. I mean, a study from March 2025 at La Trobe University showed that 68% of injuries among Australian ballet dancers were overuse related. It's like a silent epidemic in the dance world.
Compare that to football, where injuries are more about, dramatic collisions, torn ACLs, concussions. With ballet, the damage accumulates slowly. It's the backstage crisis, if you will.
Exactly. And interestingly, the San Francisco Ballet's December 2024 labor deal now mandates 2 consecutive rest days per month. It's a modest step, but it signals that the industry is finally paying attention to dancer health.
I get that, but don't you think 2 rest days might just be icing on the cake rather than a real solution? I mean, if dancers are pushing that hard every day, should we be, rethinking the whole training calendar?
That's a valid point. It really makes you wonder if introducing a more structured off-season, say a worldwide 8-week break, could revolutionize dancer health.
Exactly.
It's like giving them a much-needed maintenance window.
And then there's the twist, using ballet training to help reduce injuries in football players. It's almost poetic, right? How ballet techniques can translate into powerful injury prevention strategies on the gridiron.
Absolutely. Remember, Hall of Famer Lynn Swann credited ballet for his those incredible aerial catches. And just recently, in spring 2025, the University of Alabama's strength staff introduced bar sessions to boost ankle stability among wide receivers.
Yeah.
Talk about cross-training innovation.
Plus, there's solid research. A 2023 systematic review found that integrating dancer-style balance drills can cut lower limb injuries in field sports by up to 24%. It's almost like ballet holds the secret sauce for safer, more agile athletes.
Exactly. Ballet's focus on eccentric muscle control, which teaches deceleration, can be a game changer on the field. Imagine a wide receiver dodging tackles with the grace of a danseur. It's like art in motion,
Right on.
pure innovation.
And now, turning the lens back to ballet, could the ballet world borrow some ideas from football's periodized training? Creating an off-season would not only prevent injuries, but also enhance performance.
For sure, some companies are already experimenting. The English National Ballet launched a 6-week active rest block last August, focusing on yoga, Pilates, and strength training with zero stage time, which resulted in a reported 30% drop in pain complaints the following season.
That's impressive. And if union agreements could push for a standardized off-season globally, say 8 weeks, it could be a major win for recovery, mental reset, and even sponsorship opportunities. Sports brands love an injury prevention success story.
Exactly. It's a win-win. Better dancer health, improved performance, and a stronger case for sports status. That's the essence of our discussion today, blending art, athleticism, and science to challenge what we historically accept as sport. It's
Absolutely.
revolutionary thinking.
So let's do a quick rundown. Ballet dancers are not only matching, but outperforming football players in key physical metrics. Their relentless training schedule, though, comes with a hefty cost in chronic injuries. And there's real potential for ballet to gain Olympic status if perceptions shift. Plus, both worlds could benefit tremendously from cross-training and structured rest. Would you agree?
Absolutely. That's exactly it. It's like a full circle moment. Dancers are this unmatched blend of athletic strength and artistic grace that challenges our traditional notions of sports.
And that challenge is what really makes this conversation so dynamic. But I do wonder, could the delicate nature of ballet, with its intricate movements, be inherently more prone to these overuse injuries compared to the explosive, though less frequent, impact seen in football?
That's a great challenge. It's true that ballet's demands on precision and constant repetition make it vulnerable to chronic issues. But rather than diminishing their athletic merit, it just underscores the need for a better, more structured recovery and training system. It's about
Definitely.
optimizing longevity without sacrificing artistry.
Right. It's a balancing act in every sense. And this whole discussion pushes us to question how much we value athletic performance in any form, whether it's on the football field or the ballet stage.
Exactly. It opens up a whole new perspective on what elite athletes truly are. Ballet dancers, with their regimented training but delicate technique, force us to redefine athletic excellence.
Yeah,
They're proving that strength and art aren't mutually exclusive.
that's the magic of cross-disciplinary thinking, finding common ground between two seemingly different worlds. And it leaves the door open for future innovations in training, injury prevention, and even how we define sports in awards and media.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up, remember, ballet isn't just an art. It's elite sports science wrapped in tool. And maybe one day we'll see it celebrated right alongside traditional athletic powerhouses. It's a call
Exactly.
for a paradigm shift.
And that's what makes this conversation so inspiring, challenging old assumptions and paving the way for recognition and reform. What a journey from the stage to the playing field, right?
Totally. As we sign off today, keep questioning, keep exploring, and always be open to merging the worlds of art and sport. Thanks for tuning in to Ballet Bites.
Yep. Thanks, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Good, bad, and everything in between. See you next time.